I'm Thaddeus Archer III, and this is the Archer Report? Well, yes, it is. This is the Archer Report this week, but we're doing something a little different because we're building to the biggest show Edmonton is ever going to see in 2019. Even Alberta, it's PWA NAIT Champions. And if anyone's a fan of PWA, they know NAIT Champions is always one of the best shows. The cream of the crop, so to say. And NAIT Champions 17 this weekend, June 22nd at the NAIT Gym, is looking to be one of the best cards I have ever seen on a wrestling show ever. Let's run down the card. Let's take a look. Archer out.
Welcome to the behind the scenes. Welcome to the inside look. Welcome to the stories outside of the ring and in the locker room and beyond that you don't see. I am Thaddeus Archer III, and this is the Archer Report.
Tag team turmoil in the next match as we see two teams, brand new teams to the Prairie Wrestling Alliance, face each other. On one hand, you have Space Mountain, the out of this world spaceman Barry Grayson, and the Man Mountain Titan, recently formed as seen on the Archer Report, Space Mountain, and they face the dark, disturbing, the Omen, Gabriel, and Mephisto in a tag team match. Some of the biggest men in the Prairie Wrestling Alliance, some of the most intimidating men in the Prairie Wrestling Alliance, and all four of them are going to be in the ring facing each other in tag team action. This is going to be disturbing. The Mayhem Championship will be on the line at PWA NAIT Champions 17, and as everyone knows, with the Mayhem Championship, there has to be some kind of stipulation. And the stipulation for this match is a 5-man tables elimination match. You go through a table, you're eliminated. The last man standing that hasn't gone through the table is your PWA Mayhem Champion. Who's in the match? Well, of course, Thickness! Reed Matthews, our PWA Mayhem Champion, will be facing Bobby Sharp, Maxton Flexwell, Colton Kelly, and the returning Jeff Tyler. 5 men in a tables match. There's going to be tables, there's going to be wood all over the place, and the last man standing will be our PWA Mayhem Champion. The PWA Canadian Tag Team titles will be on the line in a match where the stipulation was picked by Kenny Stryker of the Above Average Joes. It is a tag team submission match. Unbelievable. You have two teams that have been battling for months, if not the better part of a year, against each other in the Above Average Joes. Aiden Adams and Kenny Stryker versus the League. Braden Parsons and Davey O'Doyle. These two teams are looking to finally end all this bad blood between each other. The League think they're better. The Above Average Joes are ready to hold the gold again. Who will walk out? Who will give up? Who will be your new PWA Canadian Tag Team Champions at NAIT Champions 17? At PWA NAIT Champions 17, we are going to crown our first ever Prairie Wrestling Alliance Women's Champion. In this match, for the best women's wrestlers in this province, you have Zoe Sager, you have Kylie Morgan, you have Kat Von Hees, and new to PWA, Ali Zwicker. 4 women in the ring fighting for a very prestigious honor. And when have you seen this happen in PWA? A 4-way women's match. It's going to be out of this world. I can't wait to crown the new champion. You can't miss this. Be there Saturday. Kenneth Anthony has been on the hunt. The Millennial Rebels have been a thorn in the Western Line side. Recently, they cut the mane of Michael Richard Blaze, and now they're looking to take out Brandon Van Danielson at PWA NAIT Champions 17. Brandon Van Danielson, he's got a clothesline that would make Stan Hansen cry. And he is one tough son of a... Will Kenneth Anthony really be able to take down this one of the longest running veterans in the PWA locker room? Or will Dr. Kyoto, maybe Colton Kelly, add to the numbers game? And will Brandon Van Danielson be out there on his own, outnumbered, and will he fall to the Millennial Rebels? This match is going to be scary. I'm not sure what's going to happen. There is some deep-seated emotion, hatred, jealousy, ego, all part of this match. I can't wait to see it this Saturday. This card keeps getting more intense in this match. Could very well be the match of the night. It could be maybe even a perfect 10. We have Shawn Spears coming to the City of Champions, formerly known as Ty Dillinger. He is your recently signed AEW wrestler. He is facing Sean Moore, Commonwealth champion for well over a year. Sean Moore has proven, not just in Edmonton, but across North America, that he is an amazing young wrestler and he's a fighting champion, and he was looking for a fight, so I gave him one. Shawn Spears versus Sean Moore. There's nothing more to say about this. We're just gonna have to see what happens. Don't miss this match, Saturday.
365. That's how many days I've been the PWA Commonwealth champion. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Sean Moore. I'm the best wrestler in PWA. That's no lie. I've got the belt to prove it. Shawn Spears, you make your PWA debut at Night of Champions. You're the man bold enough to answer the challenge. And guess what? Everybody thinks that you're going to beat me. Everybody knows where you've been, what you've done, who you've seen, who you fought, where you've traveled. Sean, you haven't seen me before. You don't know me. 365, Sean. I've beaten the best Canada has to offer. June 22nd, you'll experience 365. I will bring the fight to you. I will bring the pain to you. And by the end of that match, you will remember my name. You've got the opportunity to go where you've wanted to. I'm taking my opportunity. Sean, change your name. There's only one room for Sean, and that's me, the PWA Commonwealth champion.
It's been a tumultuous few months in PWA. Recently, Sheik Shabazz lost his PWA championship to Michael Allen Richard Clark. I may have played some part in what had happened. I was just trying to give the fans the best match, a definite decision. Then this last month, number one contendership, you had the PWA original Marquis versus Sheik Shabazz. And what happened? Again, this time a time limit draw. Again, we had to make a decision, and so the decision was made between me and PWA CEO Kurt Sorokin. It is a triple threat for the PWA championship. These three men will take on each other. Who walks out as champion? I'm not sure. We saw what happened last time. Four men fought in a TLC match for this championship. These three men, there's lots of history here, obviously, with PWA Original and with Sheik Shabazz. And then that wild card of Michael Allen Richard Clark, that young upstart, that man who was just in his peak, amazing performance. Will he walk out still champion, or will one of the veterans of the PWA locker room, these two men, will one of them walk out as champion? They've held the belt before. Can they take it from Michael Richard Allen Clark? I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to this match. Who will be your next PWA champion. Archer out. 16 years. 16 years in the making is this match. Without any Teddy Hart, there may not have been a Michael Richard Blaze. Without Teddy Hart introducing Michael Richard Blaze to training, to Michael Richard Blaze's mentor, TJ Wilson, to his tag team partner, Brandon Van Danielson, none of this could have ever happened if it wasn't for Teddy Hart meeting one young Michael Richard Blaze. And now years later, at PWA NAIT Champions 17, these two men face each other. And when you want to talk about Alberta indie dream matches, just independent wrestling dream matches, something that's been thrown out there a lot, but this is powerful. This, when you talk about things that could be viral, this, when I can't fathom what might actually happen. Both of these men are crazy in their own right. One's insane, one's reckless. What's going to come of this match? Who will walk out PWA NAIT Champions a victor in the match between Teddy Hart, Michael Richard Blaze? Is this a pass the torch situation? Or is this Teddy proving that he has that experience, that he's that veteran that gave Michael Richard Blaze a chance 16 years ago? You're only going to have to be there to find out. Archer out.
My thoughts on me versus Teddy Hart in NAIT Champions is that it's a match that has to happen. It has literally had to happen for the entire 16 years I've been wrestling. It's been inevitable that we would get to this point where I'm going to take Teddy Hart on in the craziest, best match Alberta has ever seen, and I'm going to show that I am the very best that's ever come out of here.